Hey guys, it's Kristen from Crafty Cat Doc. I'm coming on again today to show you some more standard traveler's notebooks that I've made. I think everybody's kind of on the Farmhouse Kitchen wagon right now. I found this paper pack on clearance at Hobby Lobby and I loved it, so I immediately came home and started on journals. It was about 10 days ago. I just finished them up yesterday, so I just want to show them to you. So I'm going to go through one in pretty good detail and then just flip through the others quickly because they are all very similar. So on the cover here we have just some of the paper from the paper pack. It was called the Blue Barn or something like that, the barn door, something like that. Some duck fabric on the spine. The back's just plain. I did not put a closure on these because I always struggle with closures on traveler's notebook inserts because I actually use them in a traveler's notebook cover, so I don't want a closure on there. But I put an eyelet in case you guys decide you want to put something on there. The front's just a little collage with an old, about a 5-year diary from the 50s. It doesn't have much writing in it, but I put a little piece of that and some recipe, like typed font recipe paper from a cookbook, some lace that I just received in a swap. I did the Junk Journal Connections faux flow swap, and Shelly Kovath was my partner, and I got a fantastic swap from her, but this lace was in there with just a little book plate. On the spine here, there's a vintage soda top. It is real, and there's also a little blue ribbon. So when we open it up, there's a lot of pockets in these, and I did not fill them all because it was getting quite chunky, but I will try to show you where all the pockets are. So this is an envelope flip inspired by Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures and Rachel at Roxy's Creations. They've been working with envelopes a lot lately. Been watching Rachel's videos, and then Wendy did one experimenting a little bit more with envelopes, and I got totally inspired. So this is a pocket here. There's nothing in there. A little label with some flower cut from a book. There's a lot of vintage ads in these. They are from the 40s. I have been lucky enough to come upon 2 Saturday Evening Post and 4 Ladies Home Journals that I've cut a lot of ads out of. So all the ads throughout here are real, and they're from the 40s. So that's that. There's some ration stamps. On the front there's a real black and white photo, a real milk cap, and then a card catalog card in there. Some of the paper, some kids writing paper. This is a page from a Better Homes and Gardens ring binder. The inside of the book is also lined with paper from the Better Homes and Gardens. This little booklet, these are the seed packets that are at Target that everybody's kind of messing with right now. I was inspired by Nikki at Musings by Nikki to make a little booklet out of it. So there's a pocket on the back, just some coffee dyed paper. There's the little Tim Holtz ladder pocket thing that everybody has. But I've just cut some die cut labels out of the scraps of paper for you to just use throughout the journal, and it's just on a little belly band. There's a pocket. This is a pocket. Each one has another black and white photo and a vintage playing card. On this side there's just a sale tag and a folded up ad from the journals, or the magazine, sorry. All the fabric tabs in here are feed sack scraps, real feed sack. It's another cookbook page. This is a tab from a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. This is just a floating pocket that has 4 small ads and another big ad from those 40s magazines, and it's just clipped on here, and that's what the soda top is from, cap, that's the word. This is a calendar from '92, but this is a pocket, so I thought that was cool. This is a ruffle from a dress of my daughter's. I was getting rid of some of her clothes and taking them to Goodwill, and I just really liked the fabric, so I decided to keep it and tear it up and use it instead. Feed sack. This is a page from a Polish cookbook. I have no clue what it says. Here's a pocket here. There's a flashcard with an ad and some collage on there. This is just an embossed piece of craft cardstock that I thought might be fun to use in collage elsewhere throughout the book. This just flips out. Coffee dyed paper, a page from an old Cutco cookbook, This is a page from the reproduction Sears catalog. This catalog itself is from the 60s, but I think it's like 1902 or something is what it's supposed to be from. This is the center of the signature. I just made a little pocket here. This is a flash card with a milk cap on top to just sit in there. Again, those are authentic milk caps, or that's actually lemonade. But, and then we'll just see the other side again. Feed sack. In this one, I've collaged on an index card. This is actually from an old apron, a vintage apron. And then I just included a page of that cookbook just because I really like collaging with that font. I think it's really cool. So I put that in there so you guys could do that. Here is a little fold out. Super cute. I love the drawers for that. Inside is just a scrap piece of coffee dyed paper with a piece of coin roller at the top for a tab. This is a Planner Society tab, and it's got the blue ribbon on it. This is 3 different pockets. In the bottom, there's a handwritten recipe that's folded up. In the top, there's a handwritten recipe on an index card. This is also a pocket, but it does not have anything in it because, again, the book was getting really bulky. On this side, there's 2 of the vintage recipe cards. This is the other side of the divider from the 3-ring binder, and it is sewn on to make a pocket. And there's just some lace here from Hobby Lobby, I think. That folds out. This is another one of the seed packets, just as an envelope in here. That is a pocket. There's nothing in there. Feed sack. These are pockets as well. And then on the back, there's just a little pocket with again, a little journaling card that I made, coffee dyed paper on the back. These 2 pieces are real authentic pieces. This is just a stamp on canvas that I did, a piece of bridge scorecard, and a little label. Again, like everyone else, my labels are a mixture from Tracy Fox, Roxy Creations. Now my mind's gone blank. Nick the Booksmith, and someone else, I feel like. So there's that one. Here is this one. On this one we have a orange soda tab, and again another blue ribbon. We'll just go quickly. This one has the pocket in the front and the envelope flip in the back because this was the first one I made, and I just changed my mind and decided I wanted the pocket in the back. But that's what that one looks like. I did a little bit of stamping in this one, then decided I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't do it in all of them. This one. And these pictures and these little pockets are from the 50s, late 40s and early 50s. I'm not sure what time period these are from. They're from a different collection that I got, and they're not dated, so some of you may be able to look at them and tell. Here's the pocket. Here is the floating pocket. Here is the flash card with the embossed paper. Flip out. I actually put the tab on the flip out on this one, but I made it work. And that has a string. Oh, but it's not attached. On the center of these, I did put some masking tape because it's pretty frail, and I just didn't want it to tear. But it's only on that outside portion. There's the index card for this one. And so this is handwritten recipe, and this is cut from those same 40s magazines. Lots of really cool pictures of women in those. And it's a Planner Society tab with a blue ribbon. Again, handwritten recipe. I love the pink paper in this one. Index card recipe. 2 recipe cards. These are from the Betty Crocker recipe library. Oh, that charm is really loud on this glass mat. And again, there is the envelope flip, and this is a pocket as well in that envelope. Alright. I've shown now. Okay, here's this one. It has strawberry soda and the blue ribbon. And there's the envelope flip from that one. Pocket. There's the floating pocket in that one. I like this one because it's got chickens in it. I tried to find ones that were sort of farm-like, and that was the best one. I wish I would have had more like that. See, that one says it's from 48, so add in the cell tag. There's the flashcard. I didn't do anything else on these flashcards. I just really like the way that milk cap fits in that little cutout, so I just stapled those on there. And these papers are from a Bo Bunny collection. The ones in the center, they're not actually from that pad from Hobby Lobby, but I had them in my stash and I liked them. There's that card. Flip out. There's the tab and the charm. Handwritten recipe. The handwritten recipes are pretty fragile, so again, they're going to be best for collage. The index cards are fine, but there's the Betty Crocker cards. And there is the journal card. And one more. And this one has grapefruit cap and the charm again. And there's the envelope flip in that one. And this pocket's made from an old cookbook page as well. There's the ad and the cell tag. Pocket. There is the floating pocket. So I had a ton of fun making these guys. Was really inspired by that paper pad and started them very quickly. Got really far and then halted for a little bit, but I finished them yesterday. I have 2 small children, so my crafting time is when I can find it. So handwritten and the index card, the Betty Crocker ones. That folds out. Seed pocket. And then there's the, this is from an old, like, I'm not sure, it was an old little catalog as well, but I got it in some random stuff, so it didn't really say where it was from. It was just pages out of there. So that is the journals, guys. I'm gonna, by the time you're watching this, they will be in my Etsy shop. And if you're interested, take a look. I think they're super cute. And again, I had a ton of fun making them. Thanks for watching.